Okay, Amit bhai, you can start.
Okay, but today I haven't heard that what. No, no, me just I got before joining this our debate. I just gone through that the video clip and that what PM address today. So actually during that I could see only the 12 minutes of that he addressed only the 12 minutes and during that the 12 minutes he only said that regarding the corona means now see the festivals are coming the Dasra and Diwali and there will be a rush in the market. So he said that the corona still exists. We haven't got the vaccine, so we should take care about. I mean, we should not. We should try to avoid go outside. And even if it is a festival, so you will have to take the necessary precautions. And if necessary, then only you need to go. So that ultimately means these things he said. Means ultimately he said about the corona, but what about that? What happened during the this corona? That he didn't say, means he didn't utter the single thing also. So what I feel that instead of addressing on this particular corona, you should have say something about that. Yeah, the so many the people got infected corona, but we have that the enough. The facilities government has the providing the so many the free treatment or like that he should and until and even he was saying that we haven't got the vaccine for the COVID. But it's the ultimate truth. Everyone knows about it that until and unless you don't get the vaccine, but we means we should not go outside. That it's a mandatory thing. But there are the various what happened during this, how that economy will grow, what and how the employment rate will grow. So he didn't say or he didn't utter a single thing on this point what I'm saying now. So he, instead of saying, he should have said something regarding that the employment, and then how they are going to take India from this the during this the pandemic. Because we don't know that it is the virus, and virus is a death, and it would be a difficult to get the vaccine for the COVID, because we have the example of a HIV. HIV is also the dead virus, and the HIV, I guess the in 19th the HIV has been found, and still we haven't got that any medicine or any vaccine for the HIV. So what I feel that the same case will happen with the COVID also, because it is a dead virus, and to get the vaccine for this COVID, it would be a difficult. It is my own opinion. Okay, it is not related to the anyone. That what I have studied it about the coronavirus. But ultimately, so instead of talking this the logical thing, means that no, it's not logical thing. Uh, it's not logical thing. Okay, instead of see, everybody knows, even the small child also know that what is the coronavirus. But the being a responsible person, he should address that what happened, what facilities the government of India is giving, and whether these facilities are reaching to the poor or not, they are getting a benefit of is what he is going to provide during this pandemic. And we are aware of that the so many people have lost their jobs, and even they do not have to eat the single time. So how they are going to provide it? And when they are saying that they will bring black money, but they haven't brought the black money, and now there is the other that CAA and so many things, they have stopped it. But until this COVID means something will get positive result regarding the COVID, then again they will start the same game of a plan. Okay, so what I feel that instead of talking this particular the pandemic or COVID, they should PM should have talked about that the employment rate, then GDP and other factors. So there are the lot of things. Even the rape cases. So on such a topic, he should talk about that. What our economy is going after the 6 months, where we will be, where the India will be. So it's a logical, because if I am the responsible person, because he is the team, means for example if it is a team, So he is the main person. He is the team lead of our the entire India, and we are just the we are the supporter. No, we are not supporter. We are working under him, right? And whatever the tax we are going to provide it, but now it is it is own means what he is going to do for because he is going to handle that entire parliament. So what I feel that after the 6 months, where would be India? So you should talk. I mean, he should talk on this one. So that's it from mine. So then only I will consider that it would be a logical, because if I am not giving the promise, see, I am only giving, but I am not fulfilling going to fulfilling such a promises. Then it would be useless, or I would say it would be the hopeless. So instead of maintaining a promises, we need a result also. And result, when you will get a result, when you will do the logical things, okay, and then it will reflect as a positive thing. So that's it from mine.
Okay.
Yes, actually, I want to say that first of all, I am very thankful to Pradeep bro. He provided me such a nice opportunity to put out each and every kind of, you can say, man ki badas here. And yeah, I want to speak that you just chronology समझिए. Why did he miss give this kind of only gyan related to corona precautions today only? Because see, here there are elections in Bihar. He has nothing left. What Narendra Modi can say that yes, this kind of achievements have done by our government. Now this is our achievements. No, nothing. Even 2 days ago, hunger index was presented where we got 94th or 92nd rank all around the world. Even Pakistan, Bangladesh countries are leading from us. And Modi has nothing now to left. Whatever he means logical, he can speak. So that's why he is just means taking care of us, of our audience, of you can say people of Bihar. That it is Corona is running. You have to be at your home. You have to be safe. And ultimately, you have to vote our government again in Bihar. So I think this is the only motive of today's speech, nothing else. And see, I am totally agree with Amit bro, whatever he has said, that there were many several serious issues he would have to talk about, but he has not even means I think he was not even considering these kind of issues in his mind also. So that's why he's just speaking like a very you can say useless issue or the issues we already know. And even in this days in the man ki baat also he just means I think he just doing mazak with us. He's just playing with us, like by saying, "खिलौने banao, you have to make toys, and it is you have a lot of future." This kind of things. Anyway, I can't make much more comment on this particular. But yeah, I am totally agree, Amit bro, with you that yes, PM Modi has now means we can definitely say he has nothing to left. He has not even guts to face media spokespersons. He has not yet even announced any press conference with media. Why? This is why, because he has nothing to show. Already GST, demonetization, these kind of things were made our country so much hollowed that this particular lockdown situation, 40 days lockdown, what happened earlier, that is means our backbone has been broken by this step now. And yeah, every person know yes, it is true, but nobody has guts to speak against it, because media, if we talk about media has been sold out. If we talk about uh, you can say opposition parties, opposition, it's means opposition parties are very less. They are means we have give this kind of bahumat to Modi government that opposition party has not even yet trying to oppose all kind of thing. Yet it is trying, but no positive results are coming out. This is why, because there is not a strong opposition in India, not a very big opposition. Anyway, I would like to say just one more point, and I'm just stopping. And I want to say that he today told that don't to move out from your home unnecessarily. And on the other hand, actually, government is the only thing which is responsible for making public announcements. Just like PMO has announced that all the cinema halls will be open after 15th October. So yes, I want to ask that if you are opening cinema hall, and if one person is going to watch cinema, so where is his mistake? He can definitely say that, hey Modi ji, you only allowed us to go to watch cinema, and now you are saying that don't go away. How is it possible? Hmm. So, anyway, I just want to say that uh, the actual situations are really very critical. We can see from hunger index, from our GDP level. So these are, I think, enough things which are representing that we are really lacking behind comparing to our neighbor countries. Thank you.
Okay, so thank you, Sales and Amit Bhai. Actually, Amit Bhai, I am totally agree with your point, what you have mentioned, because now we are expecting something new. Ki our Prime Minister, if he is going to
Hmm.
address the nation, and addressing the nation is very big thing. This is not, fun. You just come out the TV and just start the addressing the nation. And today, PM Modi, Narendra Modi have spoke near about 12 minutes and only talk about corona. Ki just wash your hand, being in health, corona is not ended. As we know, everybody know, yes, this is not Indian, and we are following all the concept which is mentioned by the health ministry earlier. And also we can find everywhere, even every state government has just pasted so many hoarding on everywhere. Yes, we have to do precaution to avoid the corona. I know, Ms. Bhai, you have put it out to a 3 point that is really nice. We are expecting on that ki PM Modi should talk about the people who lost their job. Yes, we are doing something by 1 month or 2 months. There, we are going to create so much vacancy so people can get job. And second thing, you have talked about GDP and something like that. Actually, I have no much idea what is basically GDP and what is economic, but nowadays we are listening everywhere. People are talking about that, and also Sales by mentioning about hunger index. So India have very serious point also to discuss and to address the nation. But sometimes what actually when I got a message on the Twitter is today Prime Minister is going to address the nation. First thing what I done, just I start laughing. Okay, this is fun because this is during the COVID-19 you can see every week Prime Minister just came out the TV and addressed the nation. I know what we feel. Addressing the nation is a very big thing because when you are going to address the nation, always people think what happened, what happened to country. PM Modi is going to address the nation because during the demonetization you can see, yes, we can accept, yes, that was really good thing, you can address the nation because you are going to stop notes. Okay, that was okay. But now during the COVID-19, every week you are coming on the TV, yes, we are going to impose lockdown for 5 days, we are going to impose lockdown for 7 days, 30 days. I think by only passing a statement through the PMO, everybody can know. This is not, you have to come on the TV and address the nation. And one point Sailesh Bhai mentioned, now PM Modi is saying that ki please don't go out from the house. And tomorrow onwards you are going to Bihar to address the rally. So definitely people are going to attend the rally. You are PM, you are more responsible. So you should say, yes, I am not going to address any rally because my rally is going to, gather the crowd and people may get infected. One One side you are saying, yes, be in home, please take yourself, bear the marks, and one side you are going to address the rally in Bihar. Then how we can believe you are saying everything true? And also there is a forward bill, no discussion. New education policy, you are not discuss anything. Economic condition, you are not discussing. Employment status, you are not discussing. What you are discussing, just wash your heart. That's why I'm saying it was really illogical to address the nation. So this is from my side. Maybe Devi Bhai is going to speak in favor of PM Modi. So Devi Bhai and Ravi Bhai, please.
Yeah, just you all are really saying very well. And first of all, I did not listen about and I did not watch anything about Modi's today's. So just I got now according to your way of speaking as you told. And really, I would be agree with you. There will not be any doubt. There will not be any problem, as you are saying, because just I have we all have been noticing for around 5 and 6 months, as we are just getting only one things whenever he holds any meeting, and whenever he holds any just a specific time to just address something, at that time just he speaks only about COVID-19, as you are saying that now it is also been made as bullshit, as just we also always get the one point that we just wash our hand and we just stay at home. And there is really logic, because we all are not as mad and we cannot be made dance by his tunes. Means we are really well known person, and just because of that we can get the logical that what is logic. Even he addressed lots of logic things today, as we know, but we don't think that that was the very useful things to us, because in this time, as he is saying, as you all told, that just because of COVID-19, you should say stay at home, and unnecessary for unnecessary work you should not go anywhere. And in this condition, just you are also appreciating that people together to get together to just promote the BJP or yeah, any party in the Bihar. So according to me, this is not good condition, as we all know very well that just because of one thing, as we all are staying at home, in which condition where government is not getting any outcome, and now he is just really opening all the things where he gets also the lots of taxes. So it is all about the plan where just government is thinking about this. But now really just because of people, those who are well educated, and just because of their voice, now we can say that we can fight with the government, even government do any wrong thing, as we all are doing. Like before some days, just Narendra Modi said about Man Ki Baat, and that time he also just shared the video in the YouTube, and where all the employed, those who are unemployed and those who are preparing for the job, those they really unliked the video, and they also raised the voice. And just because of that, the government was also in a problem, and he just thought something about that, as the students of NEET and NEET, yeah, the students of NEET, those who raised the voice of the exams and unemployment, just because of that, government really took good decision at that time. If we really raised the voice, if we raise the voice against the government, even we feel that now whatever he is addressing and whatever he is saying, it is not good for our lives, as we all are well known about this. Even Mr. Salis brother said that now our hunger index number is in 94. So yeah, it is really good, and it is good, but we can't say that we are in good condition, because before some days I just got the news, and where our hunger index rank number was 104. So we can say that we are just improving little bit, not more. We are improving little bit, because before there was 106, yeah, 4, but now it is all about 96. So we can say that it is improvement, but we can't think that as we all are just surviving with problem. So we can't think that the government is really taking good decision for that. Just government is really thinking about their party. Even we can't say about only especially for the Narendra Modi, especially for any now. We cannot say to the name. We can say that party, because there is only party, and party also defame their name, and also defame their name. So it is totally depend on their work as they are doing. We should also never go for the BJP party, we should never go for the other party, we should not go in any favor of party, we should just go and we should just fight to the government, that who government, which government is running in the country. So really government should take good decision for our conditions and our anything, because it is totally depend on them. And as we know very well that we follow also, but we have been following only one rule, that washing hands and washing, staying at home and doing nothing. As we know very well that education is most important, and just because of education we get also the high good life, and also just we can say that we can also increase our economics and anything. But what happens here, as we know very well, that just bar and now it is also opening, that is called movie theater, these are being opened, but we don't know that how the school and college will be open, because it is all about the parts of education where we get the education, but it is not being open. So I would also be against of this kind of government, those who are taking this condition. But we should also just learn something and think something, that it is not being happen in only India, it is being happen in all over the country. And in this pandemic situation, every person will have also the problem and they will be worried. But we don't know, because only government has not invited to coronavirus, and government has not really said that just because of this condition we will face this kind of problem. Government is not making this problem, but government is also not solving this kind of problem. That is the biggest problem. If we know very well that we are facing the problem, but it should also be the solution, and the solution is not being get, it is not being gotten by the government, that is not good condition. So from the my side, this is my views.
Ravi, actually, I am disagree from your this point that government is means not producing this thing or all. Actually, see, okay. First of all, I will would like to tell one different thing that we are now comparing with US. Why? Whenever there is any war kind of situations, each and every of us just compare India with Pakistan, India with Bangladesh, and now why
Right.
with we are yes now why we compare ourselves with America in this COVID situation? You know,
Yes, first.
they actually they are capable to do a lot of lockdown also because they have very large GDP. They are really capable to do, but India is not capable. And why don't we
Right, right.
think so? And yes, and that's why it was in our control also that and we just means we can say or bigard the to this thing just by imposing 40 days lockdown. What was the need? And if it was done so, then why don't they take a strict action just to lock the airports also, just not to allow any foreign people to come in India? They did not do so. That's why many person from different countries came in India, and they were also the reason to spread coronavirus in India.
Right,
And
right.
yes, if it was not necessary to do lockdown for 40 days completely. Many laborers were, you can say, they were just they had to do suicide. They had no any option. And if you are imposing lockdown, then why was it not so strictly at that particular time? That, as I mentioned earlier, many foreign people came and spread the virus. So I think it only Modi government is uh, means it has a much more responsibility because it is very serious issue. And yes, I am telling Modi
Because
government, not BJP,
first,
because
uh, what,
on the election times they were telling that ab ki baar Modi sarkar. Why they were not mentioning it BJP or ab ki baar BJP sarkar? They were the reason that at that particular time they were saying that it is Modi government. So now it's our time to oppose. Then why should not we means oppose to Modi? Yes, it is our right
from the
because yes,
my point of view, I never say, from the my point of view, I never say that Modi Sarkar. I never say that BJP Sarkar. I always say that just government should be best. Okay, but at that time, earlier time, we did not know about the government, that government will change and government will change their color and they will just do like this. We did not know about that. Same as the government did not know about the COVID-19 in the starting time, that what will be happening. But now, as we are getting the experience, first of all, we know very well that whenever we get any first things, at that time we cannot be well known about that. But after some times we can get the things and we can get the experience. We know very well that we learn by doing mistake. So we can say that that was the mistake in the starting, because in the starting, first of all, we were not taking serious about the coronavirus. We were making fun of it. As we know, as we got to know about the news from the China, that in the China it was they started from the Wuhan city. At that time we were making fun. We were just, government was not making fun at that time, but people were making fun. So at that time we were also just making lots of videos where we were saying that it will not be standing for a long time. It is all about for sometimes, because Chinese product never stands for a long time. We were making lots of funs at that time, as we know very well. If people, because you know what, government is only one, and government is just handling 125 crore people, 125 crore people. If the people raise the voice against this thing at that time, that now government should also take the action about this, because it is really harmful for that. Because government will not be responsible for that thing only, people should also be responsible for that thing. If all will be to get together, at we can say that we can just
No,
take the decision. People raise the voice at that time that the government, it is really bad thing, it is really harmful for us, and we, as we know very well, that if it spreads in
no,
our India, it will be very harmful. But even people
no,
also
no,
were
no,
not
Ravi.
well known
Hey, Ravi,
Okay,
see,
how.
hello, Ravi.
Sailesh and Ravi bhai, please, Devi bhai, let me speak Devi bhai, then you can continue. Because Devi bhai
Yes.
want to speak something about this topic.
Yeah.
Okay, so Devi bhai, please.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you, Pradeep bhai. And after a long time, Ravi Kumar from Delhi capital joined. I welcome him. And I had very busy day today. 6 o'clock, I had a meeting, but I canceled the meeting because I wanted to watch our democratically elected Prime Minister Modi's speech, whatever it may be. It is my responsibility because I voted him. I should listen whatever he speak. So I should afterwards I should observe what is spoken, or whether it will be applicable for me. It is definitely important. Or the Prime Minister will address the nation. Something should be there. So what he mentioned is meeting. So the festivals are coming on. Be cautious. Don't be forget about this. It means 40 down lockdown means it doesn't mean that the corona is gone. No, corona is never gone, because vaccine also, the trial 3 stages are coming on. So it's not produced, and once the vaccine is available, we will put all the effort to make sure that each and every corner of the people will get the vaccine. That is the first point he said. And one more thing he said, that the corona percentages is affection rate is drastically reduced, and it is keep reducing. So please maintain the distance. And third point, he mentioned that 90 lakhs of beds are available in India. So we are definitely maintaining that. And as the Shailesh brother told, that why he allowed foreign nationals? They are not foreign nationals. They are Indian nationals. They went for their work. So he welcomed them. He cannot stop immediately. Many people are stranded there during those time. Many people are in yeah, few people are in foreign countries, and parents are settled in India. For them you opened hand. It is doesn't mean that we should stop completely. So that is the first point. And one more thing, the Shailesh brother, I think Shailesh brother also told that the GDP is Bangladesh. It is not at all correct. It is all false allegation. The GDP, the India's GDP is dollar 2,600 billion. And what about the Bangladesh? It is simple example. It is equal to two companies like Reliance and HDFC is equal to one Bangladesh GDP. And what is the Pakistan GDP? It is equal to three companies. Three companies means market value of three companies like Reliance or few two companies, public limited companies. And in come to the employment rate, where the employment rate are standing in India, it is around 6%. You see the developed countries, definitely we should see developed countries. Why? Because they have giving more employment opportunity there. There is more employment. There is more companies there. That's why it is company. The country is developed. But look at there, the European country or North American country. You can compare with that. The Germany is standing around 16%, or Turkey. Turkey is behind the India, where the Ferrari, the company is located at the Turkey. It is behind the India. So where is employment rate is reduced, and the hunger index he mentioned. I definitely I should agree that that is true point. The hunger point is reduced because a lot of things are there, like nominal wage workers lost their life completely because of this corona, because small companies shut down their doors because of this hunger rate is reduced, and it doesn't affect much for the people who are already in the highly located or highly or standard position. And I find the more logic in this, because who else should speak instead of Modi? So everything is done by Modi. If anything is happen in any corner, if rape is happen, is Modi is responsible. If economic condition, Modi is responsible. Can you prepare an economy within a 5 year? Not at all. It should be a continuous improvement. You cannot do it in 3 months. And look at the big public
Yes,
limited
Devi
companies
bhai, you
quarterly
can't
announcement,
make,
quarterly
but you
financial
can
announcement.
destroy.
All the companies, all the companies, all the companies made a good profit, double fold. All the companies, none of the companies are. You look at that zinc. It is a public limited companies. You see the financial statement.
Devi
All
bhai,
it is they've
please talk about
increased their
BSNL
financial
also. BSNL, where
revenues.
What
How it is
what
revenue?
please talk about them also. You were talking about Mukesh Ambani. Please talk about
No, no.
what
BSNL is
Devi
so
bhai, yes,
great.
yes. Devi
Great.
See
bhai, what?
spark on.
Okay, tell.
Please
See
talk
spark
about
on
them
Yes.
both side.
also.
No, we should.
In 5 years, you can't
Uh,
build up
You,
economy,
what
but
did
you can
what
destroy it. You can destroy it. Why you are not
uh,
talking about that point
no,
also?
what
let
did
them.
we get
So
from demonetization? What did we get from demonetization?
say demon. Yeah, definitely, I will tell you the demonetization. What happened? The share market is increased, and the money coming to the black market is reduced completely. You see the Paytm or all on is doing now the online transaction. Have you seen anyone like the normal Dabbawala is doing in online shopping? No, right? Online paying. No, it never happened before. But now digitalization is improved. Something is doing, but we are not about to agree. If we not done anything, definitely that also a problem. If
Actually,
we done something, that was a problem. See,
okay.
problem is, but the only solution is, I will tell you, the Rahul Gandhi like a deserved candidate, or Sonia Gandhi like a deserved candidate, or Mano Mohan Singh like a deserved candidate should be prime minister. Then
Manmohan
definitely
Singh
I
is a
also
much
wanted to
better
see him
than
as a prime minister
Manmohan Singh
candidate.
was much better than Modi ji.
See when
Much
Hmm.
better,
see
because
when
Modi ji is
company
only
has in
speaking only. Yes, I can do this. I will do this, but we can't
Hmm.
see nothing. That is difference. Okay,
Yes, Devi
so
bhai, and I
see
think I am just
when
speaking with
2010,
you and
no, after
Anupal.
recession.
And you are just comparing that. Yes, definitely, already Bangladesh GDP is much more lower to India. Yes, it is true, but actually the percentage matters. How percentage they fall, this matters. It doesn't matter that they already have very low GDP. No, they are just managing their low anyhow. But we had high GDP than Bangladesh, but we decreased to 24%. This percentage matters.
See, I agree that both the things I agree. But what happens? See, I will considering all the things, but we should not defame our country like this. We should stand at some point that we should say something about positive.
Devi bhai, we
See,
are not
because of
defaming.
lockdown or because of
We are talking to each
it
other.
is
We are
like
not
see,
talking to any
even
stranger
kid,
who belong to Pakistan
even
and
kids
China.
also know.
So we are
Even
talking.
kids also know that jobs are lost because of corona. Even kids also know.
Yes,
It's,
yes. But kids
I'm
are not.
also see. I also voted for
You have to
2000.
wash your
See,
hand.
I
You have to
personally
fill
voted for
inside
Congress
your.
in my state.
No, this is not known by kids. You are saying that kids know many people lost their job due to corona, but kids does not aware about
Uh,
you have to wash
No,
your
no.
hand. You
yes,
have to
See,
open your no. PM,
actually,
yes,
hello.
And Devi bhai, why PM is going to Bihar to address the crowd? Because if he is saying ki be in home, then why?
And see, for GDP or anything, that is the each and every state also important. You know the Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu, the Karnataka, the four South Indian state, or many states are there. That is also important participating in this economic growth. Where are they standing? Because see, Maharashtra is continuous, not even opening their the trains there, because it is completely shut down there in Maharashtra. Or look at their Gujarat. Because of that also important. We cannot blame Modi. The state also equally responsible. Where you are mentioning that things? No, with the
No, no,
mindset,
tell.
Pradeep bhai initially told
No,
that
no.
I'll be supporting
Yeah,
Modi.
yeah,
It is
yeah,
I know
yeah.
that.
My see, yeah, my mindset is that the who is a corrupted person. So I would say that it is a Modi, because he haven't uttered anything about the demonetization. Even Reserve Bank of India didn't declare that how many notes they have printed it. That is the first thing. Second thing, that Rafael corruption. It's the Modi is totally involved in this, the
No,
Rafael corruption. Okay,
Supreme Court
okay,
already. It is
and
upset deal.
and
Everything is
and the third is that whatever the PM
the
fund.
contempt of
Now
court.
no one,
Amit bhai, contempt
no
of
one,
Yes,
court.
yes.
I'll go
PM
to.
care fund. Yes.
no one has dare to ask that what will happen with the PM fund now. So it is the open corruption. It is the
See,
totally
Nirmala.
open corruption.
See, Nirmala Sitharaman already told in the Rajya Sabha that the Prime Minister fund, it is equally the auditing done. So, but it does not
No,
come